But right here on the main stage, it's SSG, it's Cloud9, it's Game 5, it's Livefire Slayer.
We've got unfinished business here on the main stage. One team is going home after this, and neither one of them seem to deserve it. Both have been playing out of their minds, but such is tournament play. The cream always rises to the top, and everyone else gets left in the dust. We're underway here, folks.
Bound is a player I want to keep an eye on. He is in the top 3 ranked players on Slayer Livefire. Averages around 14 kills per game when it comes to this mapping mode. And if he can play anywhere near that, it could be curtains for Cloud9.
After the opening break, 3 down for Cloud9. And they know exactly where Sab is. He desperately tries to get away. He manages to get one before getting taken down. So if you're doing your insurance things and you're filling that out, you're saying, oh well, you made the best of a bad situation. Camouflage though. Could be about to make things much worse for Manny and Cloud9. That's one thing you've got to worry about here for C9. If Spacestation get a 4, 5, 6 kill lead, they might not look back, they might not slow down.
And I mean, I would agree with you, and that's usually how it goes with Spacestation, but with how today's been going, with how this series has been going, Cloud9 have just somehow been able to find their way back into the game when you least expect it. But I just wonder if we do get to these later stages, right? If we do get to a very closely contested final moment, will Cloud9 feel the same pressure they felt in that game 2 when they were up, they were close to winning, and SSG were able to snatch it away from them?
Legend then with the Wig Wobbler. Seems to be rotating almost away from C9, waiting for information from his team. He will now head over top middle. It's completely clear. Nobody on C9 is willing to peek. Nobody wants to poke. That's how much respect they're giving the Frenchman with the Wig Wobbler here.
I think he's realized that they know where he is, so he's going to reposition yet again. Also wants to try and help Bound here, but now you have to hit your shots. Sadly, unable to do so, and Cloud9 take down 2 members of SSG. Not only do they get a little bit of map control, but they're rewarded with 2 bullets in this sniper. But Sab says, I don't need it just yet.
Legends in green, and he's in trouble. Bound's gonna slide forward, straight into the fist of Sab. It's been an iron fist all series long. He has not faltered against one of the big dogs. He's trying to prove that his bark is just as bad as his bite. And you spoke about at the start of the series and how you wanted to hear Cloud9's comms being hectic, with all being loud and proud. But we have an opportunity to be a fly on the wall. Let's have a listening with Cloud9.
Careful. I'm gonna cut the tires. Tires is dumb. Top eight. Careful, watch out. Try to be cuts. One.
I'm gonna go Keter, bro.
Okay.
He's one Keter.
Come on. I saw.
No, reset.
Let me go top. Yo, you wanna go right? Should we go right?
Yes, right, and then
one's big.
Camo. Actually, no.
Snipe in 10.
Yeah, we're
Let me get snipe. Let him repost for it.
One's back.
On it, guys. On it, bound.
Did you drop?
No.
Yes, you want Keter.
Plant two guys.
Walk on the side.
One's cuts. Legend cuts.
Looking cuts. Reset.
Yeah, one's green. 2A plat. Over. I have right. Nothing right. There's nothing right. It's top green.
Quick.
Combo. Both weak.
Yeah, I see that. I'm looking.
Where? Two guys. Got one.
I'm behind him. Live.
Watch out. I couldn't.
Nice. Yellow, I'm taping you? Or no.
I don't know.
Behind me. I'm gonna die.
Nice. Go for back green.
Okay. I'm about to go top.
Watch out.
Look over you. Yo, I'm gonna push up cuts.
Hey, fly. Sees me. Right. Shoot, gonna be top cuts. Watch top cuts.
Go back.
Top cuts. Max damage. One slice. Yours top cuts. To your left.
Yeah, I'm living.
Stop in the hole. He's going back to cuts. Hey, fly. Skip.
Something very telling is when they get a couple of kills, Dan, they say reset. They're almost employing guerrilla warfare tactics. Hit a lane, get kills, get rewards, but then retreat.
But you can hear it in their comms. The belief, how they're stressing every single kill, every single movement of SSG. Cloud9 are very much in this game. It was a great opening break from SSG, but now Cloud9, they're able to gain a little bit of control. But they're only up by 1. And this one at the moment has been a tug of war between the two. 25-25, we're dead even.
That's always the concern when you're playing well against a team like SSG. As soon as you start to think, oh, hang on a minute, we could actually win this thing, you make a mistake or two and they're right back in it. SSG take the lead now. Do Cloud9 have a response to keep themselves not only in the Slayer, but can they threaten to take the lead again?
Septify just looking to try and make a difference from the low ground here, and actually he's going to catch Stella from behind. Really good awareness of where SSG were going to be, and again, it's because he's listening to the call-outs from the rest of the squad. It's a slender lead. Camouflage is about to pop, and it looks like Stella's going to be there waiting to grab it, but can he get away?
He's managed to get away. Thrown in a couple of grenades. He wants that kill. Has to settle for a trade, and that's actually more beneficial for Cloud9 than it ever could have been for SSG.
Yeah, I bet he wished he could have plasma grenades there or even a frag. Would have made the difference, perhaps could have picked up a double. Bound, though, now starting to get involved. You know what I said? An average of 14 kills, where he's already up to 13. Looking to try and break that average and be the difference maker for Spacestation. There's just something about this map on Slayer that Bound just flies around, challenges every single fight, and everyone fears him when he takes on the 1v1.
Bound, beautiful bit of movement. Using the repulsor just to shape himself up towards top middle. Cut off a lane, maybe over towards cuts. Expecting a push from Cloud9. And this is what you worry about, because all of a sudden Cloud9 are being put in a vice, being put in a blender. And they've got to make sure they're tough enough for it.
The fans trying their best to get behind Spacestation here as they have the lead. But again, it's only by one. Legend has the Wig Wobbler once more. And you can see Spacestation want to take advantage of the position that C9 are in right now. They can start to close around them, start to pinch them here. And they're looking to try and get several kills to take a significant lead.
Oh! Legend's popping off right when you need him to. Huge damage done. Sniper rifle remains in Spacestation's control. Suspector now moving towards Nest, and he could be Bound's latest victim.
Bound says, I do not want to be exiting this tournament at this stage. I still have plenty more to offer. Here at the Spacestation Major, they're up by 3. 11 more kills required, and Bound has all the tools he could want to take his team to victory here.
All the tools in the shed. What's it going to require? We wanted a standoff. We wanted a stalemate. When you're finding openings like that, that's all you need.
Who's going to be the next victim? Septify just about survives alongside Sab. They work together to shut down Bound. That's what you have to do here. He's on 16 kills. Cloud9 are still in this. Cloud9 are very much still in this. They're only one behind now, and they've just grabbed the camo as well. And this one may just come down to the wire, but this is where the experience might just kick in. Those game 5s that have eluded Cloud9 so many times, but SSG just seem to clutch up when they need it.
Suspector's got the weight of the world on his shoulders. Bound tries to drop down, but Suspector expected it now. One kill, the difference. One mistake could be the difference. Suspector getting more information. His camouflage has now dissipated. Legend towards the nest. Bound is there too. That duo continues to find results.
Bound's looking to destroy those averages. Destroy Cloud9 and send his team one step further in this tournament. As a reminder, loser goes home. Winner guarantees their spot at the World Championships and guarantees their chance to continue in this tournament. 5 more kills required for SSG. 6 more for Cloud9. And we wanted it. We wanted this close game. We wanted a 49-49. Well, we are bloody close.
It's a nail-biter. Bound, 19 kills. Nobody on his team even reaching double digits at the moment. What an influence he is having, trying to drag his team forward. But we're all tied up. He continues to push forward and take damage whilst also putting some down. But we're still tied. 46 apiece.
47, 46, 47 all now. But Cloud9 continue to find a way, continue to find the damage, and they are once again 2 kills away from winning a Slayer. Will they let this one slip through their fingers like they did in game number 2 earlier?
Cloud9 cannot afford to falter here. Manny has passed the sniper rifle over to Septify. Thus the responsibility now rests on his shoulders to be the difference. Spacestation are aware of this. Not wanting to give away a pixel, trying to get as much information as they can, whilst also minimalizing the risks that they take. Bound continues to jiggle peek. Manny's gonna try and capitalize on the damage bottom middle.
Doesn't quite get the nade though. And SSG, they're trying to make a play. How many times have we seen this throughout the history of the HCS? Where SSG are down, SSG are close, but then they make a play call. Camo's now come up. Cloud9 are backing off. They are waiting. They are hoping that SSG will just walk into their crosshairs here.
Who's got the stones then? What are you made of? Camouflage is up, and everybody on SSG have rotated towards sandbags. They're willing to give this one up, but Septify and Cloud9 have not been brave enough to take the opportunity. Legends got camouflage. All three members of SSG, they make it happen again. They win the game 5.
Somehow, someway, SSG always find a way through.